288 public episode. Welcome to the show.
Hello, everybody.
We are here with our special guest. Just kidding. Just kidding.
Our special guest, Chet. What's new, buddy?
Literally nothing.
Oh, shit. You don't have like a book?
I don't have anything going on.
You don't have like a book or something coming out?
Yeah, I thought you were promoting something.
You got a new computer.
Yeah.
You got like
I'm coming on to promote my new computer.
we just found out you have chickens next to you.
I did find out I have roosters who live next to me.
No,
so
you didn't find
shit.
out. We found out.
Oh, yeah. Well,
How did you find that
found
out?
out a long time ago.
I did. It was like 2 weeks ago they started doing it, I feel like. Or at least I did pick up on it, though. It was a recent development for me. That's too cold.
They started using their one emote that they have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They started playing the sound alerts.
Spamming it.
Yeah, the roosters always spam the rooster sound
I
alert.
guess it was too cold.
Hmm.
Those two polar vortexes blowing through. They don't want to be out there.
No,
one
I've
wants to be out
been
there.
spending most of my time just looking at the lights inside my new computer. They're
Okay.
pretty fascinating. They have all these different
Get lost in
patterns
them.
and colors. Yeah, it's like hypnotizing.
Those are the lights that never go out.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Wow, that's
we
not
talked
true.
about.
What
So, yeah,
graphics card you got in there?
4060. I think,
Nice.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's
wow.
pretty neat. This case has like 6 fans in it, and they all light up. It's like, I mean, I don't have the podcast, but I'll show you guys.
Fuck yeah, we can
Like-
describe it. It's theater of the mind. Wow, look at those
For the
things.
listeners, there are a bunch of fans that are brightly colored and spinning.
Yeah.
Yeah, and okay, I'd look at those lights because mine's not quite as impressive.
Mine doesn't even have lights on it. You can't even see into it.
Mine's got 3 spinning
Yeah.
lights.
I have like
Yeah.
a glass thing I could install, but I just didn't feel like doing the glass one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the glass thing is cool.
Yeah,
it's
my old PC
also
had that.
it's also a Chinese computer too.
Uh-oh.
It's like my buddies and my Rust buddies were like looking through the stats on it, and my motherboard is from a company called like Great Wall or something like
Oh,
that.
nice.
But apparently they got good reviews. So
Well, you're lucky you got it now because
Yeah,
now
no,
the tariffs are.
No,
out.
I mean, I'm trying to get my shit to China, my information to them as soon as I can. Like, I want them to have everything. I trust them more than I do the United States with my information.
Not me. I only
Yeah.
trust Donald Trump.
No.
I'm not worried about it because they can't even read it. They don't know how to speak English. Are you serious?
Yeah.
They have no idea what we're saying.
And they're not allowed to
Mhm.
use Google, so they can't even Google
Mhm.
Translate it or Lens it.
yeah,
That's right.
Yeah, but I'm ready. I even emailed China at Google or google.gmail.com.
Gmail.
And I just said,
PresidentG.rednote.com.
here's my social security number in case you guys need it. And that, just kind of ease the transition process for them.
Yeah, that's nice.
It's kind of like pulling over when you see the cop turn around before they put their lights on. It's like, obviously they're going to pull me over, so you pull over before. You ever do that? That's how you get out of tickets.
I love the
No.
idea that it's China at google.com instead of Gmail. Like, they just do it
I
a little
know.
bit
Wow,
differently
they got-
over
wow.
there.
Yeah.
Well, they're a whole country.
They're not allowed to have Gmail. Yeah, it is a whole country, so I guess it would have the
Mhm.
Google.
Yeah. Imagine having a google.com email address. That would be so cool. It's
Hmm.
probably only like Larry Page that gets to do that.
I wish I could go back in time and get Google at gmail.com.
Oh, that would be so cool.
And then
That'd be
sell it
tight.
to them.
Yeah, exactly.
I own you.
I will sell it to you for 2 Bitcoin.
I remember there used to be ronaldreagan.com and you could register free emails with that. And I remember registering like poop and
Mhm.
pee
Mhm.
and
Classics.
some slurs.
Oh.
And this was like 12 years ago, so it was
This was-
okay.
This was
Okay,
like
yeah.
a couple months
You
ago.
didn't know any better?
And I don't
Here's a
use those
rifle.
emails on my resume anymore.
Well, that's good.
I don't use poop420 at ronaldreagan.com anymore.
See,
'cause
AI is good for
people didn't
something.
like
It
it.
told you to take it off.
Yeah, I ran my resume through AI and it said like, we're going to say that you work at Google and we're going to take the email off and we're going to make your email address alex@google.com. And it's going to say you drive the Google car.
And big website news, dicksportinggoods.com, they also reacquired, I don't know if they reacquired or acquired, but they got dicks.com. So it no longer
Oh,
goes
shit.
to a porno site. So you can
Oh,
actually,
cool.
But did they make a commercial about doing it or something?
yeah,
Did they
did.
let you register emails on there so you can do like iswallowdicks.com?
I don't think so.
I suck at dicks.com.
I think it was just a porno site because I remember going there as a kid and like being like, oh, I want to get like soccer cleats and getting on the computer with my mom and I'm like 10
Mhm.
and then it was like, oh yeah, like dicks.com. Like, of course, why would it's dicks?
Yeah.
It's like, well, it's Dick's Sporting Goods, and
That was a good lesson on the internet, though. Like as a kid, you're like, you know what? Maybe I should pay attention to what I'm like really looking up, trying to
like
do.
Whitehouse.com.
Whitehouse.com is another big one.
That was another one where it was porno and it tricked kids.
Yeah, but you could also like that never got blocked on the school because like it was the White House and like they just never thought to set up like the firewall to be all right. Block Whitehouse.com is not good.
Plus, the real White House at the time was even worse.
That's true.
Yeah,
there's just dick sucking going on in there and cum on dresses and stuff. So there might even be more porn on that one. The real on whitehouse.gov, they just had a picture of Monica Lewinsky's dress.
God.
Yeah, like grade 5 or 6, we on the school computers, like all the porno was blocked, obviously, but we learned that on Ask Jeeves, you could go and search for breasts, and it would show kind of like just like the pictures of breasts that are like cut in half. In an anatomy textbook where you can like kind of see it, but then it also kind of looked like tits. We're like, so it's kind of like the Indian guys that have to jack off to Twitch and like breast exam videos on YouTube. It was us and grade 5.
Have to. It's just fun.
I'm studying to be a nurse practitioner.
Yeah, that's what. So I was telling you guys earlier about what it is like raising a baby. Like when they're super young, you kind of have to feed them every like 2 hours. You have to get up to wake the baby. And so what you do is like, and to help my wife, every time I'd have to feed the baby and sit down on the couch, and I would just watch breast exam videos over and over and over again on YouTube. And then I could tell my wife all about it and see, like, oh, yeah, I've been watching these incredible videos at 3 a.m, babe.
I'm wondering what you're going through. That's why
there's the history. Yeah, I'm just trying to understand. I'm
learning about the history.
The history of breastfeeding. Oh,
where did these come from? There must have been a guy who invented them, right?
Oh, definitely. I think a man definitely invented breastfeeding.
Yeah, it was definitely got to be. It must be a guy. What's in those? There's got to be. Are those full of something? We got to get it out.
It turns out it's milk. That's crazy.
It was well after we started milking cows.
Yo, who's the first guy that thought to drink that?
That guy was a freak, right? My joke. That's my original joke.
Yeah, I came up with that.
I thought of it just now.
Trademark.
Thank you.
Vinnie Mac just posted an incredible thing on Instagram. It's a top 10 list, and it says God's top 10. And I know what you're thinking. God already had a top 10 list, his commandments, but I guess this is like the new one for the modern era. Number 10, don't be jealous of other people's stuff. So I guess that was a commandment, right? Like envy or whatever, or it was a deadly sin.
Yeah, coveting.
Yeah. 9, tell the truth. Okay, that was one. If it's not yours, don't take it. Yep. Okay, we're 3 for 3. Don't cheat.
Okay, I guess
that's also adultery. Coveting, isn't it? Or is
adultery?
Well, it's like adultery because it had its own. Yeah,
well, I guess it's depending on how you mean it. It could just be lying.
Yeah,
wasn't that the 10?
I guess it's sort of included with lying and
tell the truth.
Yeah, it should be. That's why the 10 Commandments are bullshit. He just kind of like.
Number 6, harm no one.
Okay,
not sure. 5, obey your parents. Okay, that was a commandment, right?
Yeah. Honor thy father and mother. But I always love that one.
I don't think his parents approved of the sex doll.
No,
I guess he technically isn't using that anymore, but it's still in his apartment.
He brought it to Thanksgiving, though.
Yeah, he still like he's been posting about it. But I always love that one because it makes me think like, all right, when your parents are like 95 and they're just senile as fuck and they're like, oh, put the broccoli in the blender, and you're like, all right,
I need to go out nude. I need to wear a bathrobe to the grocery store.
I should be allowed to drive around and hit children with my car. And it's like, well, I gotta obey
some people are like that. That's the most fucked up thing when it's like, it's the shittiest kid that's still living with them, taking care of them. It's like the kid that couldn't get a job or move out or something.
Just taking
and the mom is just like, yeah, like I need to. No, I could still drive. And they're like, okay, mom. Okay, mom.
Well, I'm not driving.
It's okay. Yeah, I'm not going to drive. It's okay. Like the people that are least likely to have that conversation.
Yeah. Number 4, work 6, rest 1.
Fucking bullshit, dog.
Yeah,
fucking bullshit.
I don't think that's really one. I think it was just like the Lord's Day. It was a day. Right?
Yeah. Don't work on the Lord's Sabbath. That's like the thing.
So that's number 3, no bad words.
Fuck you.
Yeah,
fuck you, bitch.
Condom motherfucker. Hey.
No.
Fuck you, cunt.
Nasty.
Number 2, worship God only. That was no false idols
Okay.
or whatever.
Yeah.
And number one,
Everybody was worshiping the golden calf back then.
yeah, put God first.
All right.
Whoop whoop
No.
and amen.
That's kind of a waste of time. It's just this. It's just the 10 Commandments, and it's not like you really need to reword them because like "Thou shalt not kill." It's not like. Plus, there's like the New Bible, the New International Version, where they take out the "thou" and stuff, and they just say "Don't kill."
Yeah.
So you don't really need to remake it and put them in a new order. But okay, I guess it's better than fucking a sex doll.
Yeah.
I still think he's doing that though. He is doing
Yeah.
that. She was posting. She was posting on her. Well, fuck me. God damn it. She was posting on. I said it again.
Yeah,
Brad, he was posting on her account. He was posting on her account again, and like he does that when like he's like, oh fuck, I just gotta like come in something.
Yeah.
And he rolls her out. He like unfolds her from like the crevice in the closet, and then just humps it and busts a nasty little load into that little spider den brewing in
And
his
it joins
stomach.
the rest of them.
Yeah, and then just kind of crunches her back down and puts her away.
Yeah.
What do you think he sounds like when he's coming? Do you think he's like,
Oh, wow.
Ow,
Aw.
ow.
Oh, I can see my worm coming out. Oh, wow.
Just a little like reddish orangish juice coming out of his rat.
Yeah. Yeah, he comes out half of the worm and then it grows back from the other half. That's the problem.
I think he lost the worm. I think because he's gaining a bunch of weight.
Oh, yeah.
Again. So
The
I
woman he's
think,
dating, she must have sucked it out of him.
yeah,
She got both halves of it. Slurping it out like spaghetti.
That's what a relationship in the Lord's eyes is that you share everything between each other, whether that be food or money or a house or
parasites.
and intestinal worms. It's you share it between the two of you. So when you're making out and you got your tongues kind of mixing up, maybe both of your worms come up, start tonguing each
Making a
other
rat
to your
game
mouths.
with your rats.
Yeah, absolutely.
With your rat and her rat.
Mhm. And then you get down a little dirty, and you stick your rat in her coos, and then your worm sticks out of your rat. The worm sticks out of
put
her
a rat in her rat
trap.
You put your worm in your rat, and your rat.
Well, no, the worm's different. The rat is your thing, but
I know.
the worm is inside of you. Yeah.
The rat's putting the worm.
I'm just trying to clarify.
her
for
Yeah, the
gland.
worm lives
audiences
inside the
it's
rat. Sort of like
yeah,
the plague lived on
Mhm.
fleas that were inside the rat, that were
Mhm.
on the rat, and then the
Mhm.
Yeah, they have like a
But
symbiotic.
that's just scientific term. The scientific term now is rat for the
Mhm.
penis. Used to be
Yeah,
penis,
because it's
but now
hairy
you
and
go-
long
yeah.
and
Mhm.
gross, and girls don't like it, and girls scream when they see it.
There's a plague carrier.
Mhm.
Girls see it and they want to
Mhm.
kill it.
Well,
That's why you call it
Yeah.
a rat.
yeah, Tom, in our Counter-Strike 10-man's group, we have
Mhm.
like 3 guys who have some iteration of rat in their name, like
Mhm.
grab my rat, and then we have a voice channel that's I'm looking just changed it yesterday to Ratmilker's Union.
Yeah, you're a
This is-
trendsetter,
That's nice.
Tom.
yeah, that's what
nice.
like Neil always just texts me that he's
Yeah.
been smacking around his rat.
I don't think they should have a union.
I think they absolutely should. I think
I think they should fire every one of those people.
No, I don't think they. I think that's wrong. I think everybody
I think
deserves
everyone
a
in the
union.
Ratmilkers
You're a
union
rat
should get
milker.
fired
You
immediately.
deserve. You
Yeah,
deserve.
they don't need a
fair
fucking
pay.
union.
Oh,
It's
absolutely
bullshit.
they do.
It's just going to increase the price of rat milk.
Yep.
So that's okay. It's you know what I'm
Okay, if
willing
you're fine
to pay.
paying $50
I
an
am.
ounce for cum,
First of all, I am because I know that it's being made in a fair and equal manner, and I think that's great.
It's one guy milking his rat and 5 other guys standing around watching him.
yeah, they're
You
all
know,
on
that's
break.
typical union job.
Yeah, get back to jacking off. Look at these guys just sitting around doing nothing. Get back to jacking off.
First of all, when you're milking your rat, you gotta wait. You gotta wait and build it back up again. You start going
Yeah,
in there.
you gotta wait
after
for
you
the
milk.
cooldown.
Yeah. It's like
My
a
ability
video
is
game.
on cooldown.
Yeah, it's like shooting a mini game or minigun in a video game where it's just like the little red bar has to cool back down before you can you
Yeah.
can sort of
starts steaming.
expel your gunk again.
Yeah. They should get rid of that.
Mm-hmm.
They should make it so it just comes out continuously.
I mean, that would
for
be
hours
great.
and
I mean,
hours.
for some of us are gushers, and some of us can absolutely just fill up a tub in an instant. But not everybody's like that.
Some of us are oozers.
Yeah, Some are there. We got your dribblers, you got your squirters, you got your gushers. There's tons of us.
Gonna ooze in your coos.
Mm.
Yeah, mine's like Old Faithful. It doesn't always come out, but when it comes out, sometimes it kills somebody. It comes out so
Oh, you
hard that
just
someone's
backed
looking
up.
at it and they die.
Well, you know what that is, and that's fine because that's just your kidney stones keeping you safe there, keeping people safe as well. So those kidney stones act like it's a barrier to protect some people, but sometimes it sort of just squirts on by.
People actually have died. A 70-year-old California man died after he entered the Abyss Hot Springs pool at Yellowstone Lake's West Thumb Geyser Basin.
I mean,
That's pretty cool.
Are we, not to be the whole like Darwin Awards type, but it's like, all right, you entered a thing called the Abyss Basin.
Abyss
Like,
pool.
wait,
Yeah.
what are you
He stared into the abyss.
Yeah,
Why do they call it the Abyss?
Oh, let me go into this geyser and shoot something hot water.
Why do they call this the giant hole of death that kills you?
It's like when you hear someone die at Death Valley. It's like,
Yeah.
well, I
Yeah.
mean, what are you doing in Death
That's
Valley?
what we do here.
Don't go there. There's some places you shouldn't just fuck with.
When I was
Where's Life Valley?
When I was a teenager, I camped at a place called Bear Hole Lake. And as we were driving out to the campsite, we saw like fucking 12 bears.
Oh, shit. I thought it was B-A-R-E.
No, Bear Hole.
And I was just out there with my pants off, just spreading my asshole.
Just waiting. Just wait. Where are all these big guys?
Yeah.
This is
All
bullshit.
right, where are you?
So stupid.
They should put the bears in Death Valley.
I guess even if it's spelt like the animal bear, that could also be like a bear like the
Yeah.
large sartorialist, you know? So it's...
Yeah, there's no way to get away from the gay implications of it.
No.
They
There's
should
no
call
way.
it
Yeah,
like,
that's there's no way to get away from the gay, Alex. You're
I was being
yeah,
straight
we need to get
there,
this DEI shit out of the national parks.
Mm-hmm.
What is the Ursidae? We should call it the Ursidae Park.
Mm-hmm.
Ursus,
Ursus Park. Ursus Hole.
because they can't turn that into something.
Nope. Well, if you
Maybe
guess
they'll
it'd
say
be a
Ursa
hole.
Gay or something.
Mhm.
And
No.
fuck,
No. No.
sick of this DEI crap. I'm sick of DEI helicopters.
Yeah, they're
A
crashing into
DEI
planes.
helicopter crashed into a DEI plane, and they were both piloted by white guys, and it was DEI.
Yeah, definitely. That was all Biden's fault. And then there's a plane crash in Philly. There's a plane crash in Santa Barbara, I guess. And, hey, knock it off.
Yeah, I think it's probably because of like trans people in women's sports, and it's because
Yes.
of
Absolutely.
DEI chin in video games, and
It's
they don't have big
because-
enough tits in video games.
I think it's because we haven't been paying enough in cheap Chinese goods. So I'm hoping now that that's going to
Yeah.
happen, like we're going to see a lot safer air travel.
Groceries aren't expensive enough.
No, please make them more expensive. Eggs
I know
are
I said 2
only
months ago that was the
$4.99.
primary concern for all Americans was groceries going up by 25
yeah.
cents. And then it seems kind of hypocritical that now I'm like, well, no, it's good to pay more. It's
Yeah.
good to pay more because
love
it
that.
means like jobs for Americans or something.
I love that, and I get to check in on 6 months on like every dipshit fucking moron Instagram account that's like, I'm voting for the felon who's going to lower grocery prices. And then like when I'm paying like $16 for like a bag of flour, and see what they say
Yeah.
now for their
You're like, oh,
3
I didn't say
moron
that.
kids.
Never mind.
No, it's fine. I can afford raw beef. That's okay.
Yeah, it's awesome how adults talk that way now. Like they're like
Ugh.
kids who think like the Nintendo DS should cost $20 because
Mhm.
my allowance is $20
Yeah.
and I want it. And it's not
No.
fair if it costs more than $20 because then I can't get it and I want it. So they should sell it at a quarter of what it costs to manufacture so I can get it.
I tweeted about this, but every and they're all in-laws, but every person that I know that that I can think of that voted for Donald Trump exclusively buys everything off of like Shein, Temu, and every other
Well, it's
like
cheaper.
knockoff website. Yeah, because it's cheaper. And now they're like celebrating tariffs on Chinese goods, and it's like, okay, well, now you can't buy your shitty fucking clothing or the shitty goddamn toys that you send to me that I just give away. So, okay, that's fine. Honestly, I win there because they're gonna be buying a lot less like a 1,000-piece block set that I have to pick up once and go, nope, you're not playing with this again, baby girl. I'm sorry. Let's read some books.
Yeah.
Just getting mad.
They should make all the superfluous bullshit that I buy free.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Even
Like
cheaper.
all the poor financial decisions that I make when I just spend a bunch of money on like garbage from Temu for no reason, or I buy like lottery tickets or something. They should make that free.
Yeah. What if
Because
it was
it's not
free?
fair that like when I buy a bunch of stupid bullshit that I don't need, when I can't afford it, that like I can't afford other stuff as much. Like that's
Yeah.
not fair.
Anybody notice that the economy's bad when I spend all my money on some dumb fucking bullshit?
Like yeah, it's fucking bullshit that like when I order DoorDash for every meal, I don't have money at the end of the month. And I just think like the president should fix it by imprisoning some brown people.
Yeah. Send them basically we should have concentration camps for anybody who I just like doesn't look like me.
Yeah. I think
That's
we need
what-
to
and
like
that's gonna make my goods cheaper.
yeah.
We need slaves.
It sucks that like when
Yeah.
I spend too much money on Steam games, like I have to pay for them and it's not just
Yeah.
free. And I think like it's probably Indian guys' fault.
Yeah, well, there's the thing, Aaron, is that we basically did have slaves, which is the undocumented workers that we pay so little, and then now they want to send them all out. So they're actually getting rid of their like figurative slaves, and so now,
Yeah.
no, we're not going to have anybody picking food. We're not going to have anybody working in construction. We're not going to have anything.
They should just pay the Americans $200 an hour.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's we're gonna give these jobs back to Americans who love to leave the house and work hard and not just like all try to be famous on Instagram.
They're not just scrolling through TikTok looking at videos of drones. They're not all,
all these
just wannabe
55-year-old
influencers.
guys on Workman's Comp.
No,
Yeah. Everybody's got
Bitcoin.
some injury.
They're
Mhm.
doing some crypto.
Ooh, yeah, crypto mining.
Before you turn 40, you got to hit your elbow or your knee or something or some sort of thing where like I can be on the computer all day long,
Yeah,
but I can't
just-
have a job on.
You got to stink
No.
of fish or stink of shit.
Yeah, that's true.
My shoulders
Gotta-
just oh man, when I'm typing emails on the computer for work, my shoulder just ooh. But when I'm posting on Facebook, it feels great.
Yeah, it's the office chairs in the office, but my office chair at my home is fine. But I can't actually do any work because my ISP doesn't let me. They said I'm
Yeah.
not allowed to do any work at home. So
It's
I
something about
actually
the screen at
deserve-
work versus the screen at home.
yeah.
That like it makes like my like I've just got something in my ankle. I think I
Mhm.
tore my ACL in middle school. And
Yeah.
it makes it really hard to work at a call center. But not hard to go to a restaurant every day.
and complain.
And complain.
It's gonna be great. It's gonna be a great 4 years, certainly.
I can't wait
I'm
to
looking
see
forward to
Americans
it.
suffer.
Yeah.
It's just going to get worse and worse for the average person, and this is what they wanted.
It's been a month and our country's already like planes are falling out of the sky, everything's going way more expensive, and they're all celebrating, and it's like, damn, you guys really are stupid motherfuckers, huh?
After living through that election and hearing all that shit people said about how I just want cheap milk and cheap
Yeah.
eggs and cheap gas and everything's going to be cheap and it's
like,
going to
well,
be awesome. Well,
You're really
enjoy,
stupid.
have fun.
You're really stupid. Oh yeah, no taxes on tips, right? That's
Oh
going
yeah, no
through
taxes
too?
on tips,
Oh wait a minute.
which they already don't do.
Yeah.
because they already don't report it.
hmm
It's going to be great.
So yeah, we're in for basically a golden era in American
The roaring
history.
20s, baby.
It's
Yeah, what
coming
happened
back.
after that?
They're going to bring back the factory jobs that your grandpa had, but you're not going to have to do them.
Yeah.
Like they're just going to give you a pension for your grandpa's job that he had, and then you can stay at home and post on Facebook.
Yeah, I want to be a 21-year-old shit poster who is incapable of working anywhere else.
I'm
doing
going to be
any
a
sort of
dropshipper.
menial- Yo, dropshipping would be great.
I think I'm going to be a computer billionaire, even though I only know how to use a phone.
Ooh, that's a good idea. That's a really good idea. I've been watching a lot of videos on that, so I think I can do that too.
I think I'm going to outsmart the whole system as a guy with 102 IQ.
I do appreciate that, like the Roaring 20s, like, it lasted a little bit longer and then the crash came. I don't think we're going to last a whole decade, even 9 years or so. The Roaring 20s are going to be like the Roaring 2025s. And then, uh-oh.
Ooh.
Tech industry is not doing so good. And, hey, whatever.
Well, AI is going to pay off.
That's
Mhm.
true. Yeah, the terrible American AI is going to pay off.
We're going to make one even better than China, and it's
Yeah.
going to answer questions for you.
and it's gonna make them correct. Everything that the AI says is correct and good. So
Like if you want to know how to cook like spaghetti on the stove, but you don't want to Google it and you don't
No.
want to look at a recipe, you
No.
can ask like, how do I make spaghetti on the stove? And then it
Mhm.
Googles it for you and you can see it.
I'm going to ask
Oh,
Brock.
so good.
That's so sick.
It's so good.
And
Grok, make me some spaghetti on the stove.
Spaghetti on the stove. Huh? Not bad. You need some spaghetti pasta, some water, some salt, some olive oil, and your choice of sauce. Marinara, meat sauce, etc.
How to make poop. I grokked poop. How to make poop. 1. Eat food. Fiber. Foods high in fiber. Hydration. Digest food. Mouth. Chewing breaks down food into smaller pieces, mixing with saliva, which begins the digestion process. Form stool. The colon removes water from the chyme, solidifying it. The bacteria in the colon also produce gas, which can contribute to the volume of the stool. Elimination. The rectum stores the formed stool until it's time to expel it. The anus has muscles that control the release. When you feel the urge to defecate, go to the bathroom. Go to the bathroom! Go to the... Not yet. Not yet.
Man, fucking Grok's gone woke. I asked how to make cum, right? When discussing semen volume, it's important to clarify that this topic often involves both sexual health and lifestyle choices. So diet, foods rich in zinc, vitamin C, vitamin E, regular exercise, avoid tobacco and alcohol, adequate sleep. It says, like, if you increase the time between when you come, you can ejaculate more. This can be managed through practices like edging. But at the bottom here, note on pornography. Remember, depictions in pornography are often enhanced or not representative of average experiences. Comparing oneself to
It's
such
not the real
can lead to
Avril Lavigne.
unrealistic expectations.
It's someone pretending to be her. And it's someone pretending to be Chad Kroger and Avril Lavigne.
That's actually a fact, though, because what they don't show you in the porno scenes is beforehand, the guy is chugging a lot of milk.
Oh.
So, you know, you would have to chug a lot of milk, like a half gallon, minutes before performing the act and, you know, sort of getting your juice all over. And then
He also eats a lot of candy.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, as any person should,
Oh yeah,
truthfully. Oh, also, it is for my ice cream heads. Today was the official ice cream for breakfast holiday. So
really?
Yes, it is. I hope everyone had their lovely ice cream for breakfast, and you should have that every single day.
Oh, fuck.
Well, if you haven't eaten yet, if you have not eaten yet, well, actually, it was today, Saturday, February 1st. So if you're listening to this, don't fucking celebrate it. Just eat your fucking ice cream for breakfast, though.
It's bullshit that you feel bad for the rest of the day when you have ice cream for breakfast.
Wrong.
I think it's bullshit. Like, I think it's probably something gay people did or black people did. Like, I feel like when I was a kid, I could just eat all the candy I wanted and I felt fine. But like now as an adult, when I only eat candy and soda, like I feel bad for the rest of the day. And I think it's probably because of like woke DEI.
Yeah,
or, like,
it's because of
glitter boxes in schools.
Certain stores had rainbow flags in the month of June, and so it makes me feel bad all year long.
Yeah, it's probably because
Every day,
Kroger
all
has
day.
like gay employees on the board of directors.
Yeah, I saw someone working in a store with blue hair, and basically I was feeling bad beforehand, but even worse after that. I can't.
A bunch of people are
deny.
conspiring to make sure that my personal choices have negative outcomes for me.
What we got to do is get rid of pronouns entirely.
Yeah,
no more pronouns. We have names,
especially in
for a
video
reason.
games.
Mm-hmm.
Because then they would be cheaper, and I could afford them, even though I don't work.
Well, video games are going to go back down to $20 like they used to be in the good old days.
Yeah.
Thanks to Donald Trump. And so when my mom drives me to the store, I'm able to buy them because I make $20 a week. And otherwise, what the fuck am I going to buy, right? I got to buy candy, and I got to buy energy drinks, and I got to buy chips. And I only have $20, so it doesn't leave a lot of room for video games at the time.
It's not fair.
Yeah, it's not fair. You're right.
I need
Alex,
that
it's
stuff.
not fair.
I need that stuff so I can not like it and complain about it.
Mm-hmm. So I need to make reviews for my YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the big thing.
I just watch the trailers. I watch the trailers for every AAA game that comes out, and I get really into it, and I get mad about it, and I punch a hole in my wall because I'm so mad, and then I never play the game.
Cade, our friend Cade, has been playing Assassin's Creed Origins, which is like, came out in 2017, 18 or whatever. And
the Egypt one?
Yeah, the Egypt one. And he shared on Twitter.
They put it in Africa? Oh, great.
He shared on Twitter.
Of course.
That someone made a mod that is like Caucasian skin for main character.
Come on, man.
Fuck off.
Okay, like
this fucking game where you're in Egypt and you're like, well, I don't feel comfortable playing. It's just
They just
so
look like
funny.
Egyptians.
Yeah,
They're Middle
it's like,
Eastern.
I need some white skin from a main character. I don't know if I can play this game.
You can't just
guys.
play you can't play the Viking one.
Yeah, you can't play any of the other ones.
Like most of them, man.
Literally every other one.
That's awesome.
Oh, I love it. Or not the
Like,
one
you
in
just-
Japan though.
Yeah, you just can't have a game that takes place in another part of the world. Like, how dare you?
It's got to star me is the biggest thing.
Yeah.
Or
Every game
a
should
very
be about
buxom
me in my neighborhood
Mhm.
and just like going out to check the mail for my mom and then going back and watching YouTube videos.
GTA 6 should take place in my small Pennsylvania city, and it just involves me kind of digging holes around my
Yeah.
yard.
It's me just trying to kill time until I die
Yeah.
in my relative's
God.
house.
Until someone finds my body.
Yeah. Me just kind of just twiddling my thumbs. Man, it's been 20 years since high school. I hope I die soon.
Damn, those guys are fucking idiots in high school. All those pieces of shit. I
It
hate
was
them
bullshit.
all.
It was so bullshit that they made me do all that stupid shit and
All
waste
those
time.
fucking teachers were
I just
such
couldn't wait to
bullshit.
get out so I could sit in my house.
Who's even fucking using math in their house, right?
Yeah, I don't
No
use
one.
any of that stuff in my real life. Just playing Dreamcast. Just sitting in a dusty room playing Dreamcast. Like, I don't use trigonometry.
Serious question. Why do they not teach the useful stuff in high school? Like sitting in a chair comfortably. Like how to get the Roku working. How to get grandma to buy you a pizza. How to
Yeah.
fix your old Dreamcast so you can play the best games ever. That you
Yeah.
own and don't have to buy.
How to not get banned from X after you pay the premium fee.
After I spend $13 a month on my blue check.
Yeah. How to get X to stop charging you $13 a month for accounts that got suspended a year ago. They should teach stuff like that in school.
Yeah, they just teach you how to do a chargeback.
Yeah.
Or like how to avoid smegma. Like that's the thing about health class. Like they teach you about
Mhm.
STDs and stuff, but like
Mhm.
that's not really relevant to my life.
You mean I gotta wash what? Hell no.
It should be stuff that's relevant to me, like how to
Yeah.
get rid of smegma, how to make sure your grandma doesn't buy a blacklight and come into your room.
How to keep grandma out of your room. How to keep
Yeah.
grandma. How to delete browsing history.
They should teach you stuff like you shouldn't go to your friend's birthday party at the bowling alley when they do blacklight night because everybody's going to see what's really on your clothes. They should teach you stuff like that.
How to get someone else to do your laundry. I think that would be a very good class. Home ec.
How to know when the doctor's office is going to have the UV cleaning thing and how to avoid it. Make sure it doesn't shine on your clothes.
How to hit on your wound nurses. That's
Yeah.
a big one that I
How to
know.
make your nurses uncomfortable.
See, they don't talk about that enough. Instead we're fucking learning like, prepositions. Well, guess what, motherfucker? I don't even fucking believe in prepositions. I don't need
Yeah, I
any
don't
of that.
believe in any of that shit. It's
No.
fucking bullshit.
Okay, wokey with your
They should have a class on like looking at Instagram,
Mhm,
and there should be another class on doing drop shipping scams that don't work anymore
mhm. How to make quick
and
money
haven't worked for
fast.
2 years. Yeah. Like how to make a bunch of money in crypto really fast without having to like make an account or use the app or learn how to do it.
What about a class on opening Pokemon cards and then selling them?
unboxing class.
Yeah, unboxing.
Where they teach you how to like get
Ooh.
your mom to buy you stuff from the store so you can
Unboxing
open it up on YouTube.
class. Fuck. Get
Yeah.
good angles. Streamer
This
class.
is fucking bullshit that they teach you all this stupid crap.
Yeah. You see, that's what's not fair because I think now that kids like you to ask them what they want to do and they all want to be YouTubers. So like obviously they're doing that in school and we didn't have that same opportunity. You know, we weren't as kids being like, oh, we can become streamers. We can become YouTubers. Like, they just know these kids get to do it. And here I am, 32 years old, sitting in my house alone, and I never had a chance. I never had a
Yeah.
chance to do anything.
Even though I had all that technology and I didn't learn to use it or figure it out at all.
Even though I still
like-
don't know how to do it, I didn't have the chance. It's fucking bullshit.
I try to like learn how to use a file format or something, or like how to encode video or how to use any sort of program, and I'm like, whatever.
It's the teacher's fault that I spent all class trying to put magnets on the computer screen.
Yeah. They should just like they should send someone out for free to just do the computer stuff for me,
Yeah,
and then I can just
many
like
interesting
open
things to
Pokemon
say.
cards that someone else buys for me.
Yeah.
And then someone else can like do the voiceover because I
Mhm.
don't want to do it because it's
I'm
boring.
tired,
And then I can get the money, and then I can
and
just like
it's
take a nap.
so much work, and I'm tired.
It's so much stuff is boring. It fucking
Mhm.
sucks.
Here's the thing, okay? if my channel got more views, then someone would come over. I could pay someone to come over and clean my house. But as it is, no one's viewing my channel, so my house is going to get clean.
It's the fucking algorithm, which is woke.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because there's Susan who died. What's her name?
Susan Wojcicki?
Yeah, fucking bitch.
Yeah.
I hate that woke bitch.
Mm-hmm.
She went to hell.
I hope she dies again.
Yeah, I hope she comes back and dies again. I hate that vile bitch.
I hope some warlock, some necromancer.
She fucking
brings
deleted
her back.
my video where I'm like complaining about Hey Arnold going woke.
Mm-hmm. Complaining
And
about my mom.
I made it in Windows Movie Maker. It's fucking bullshit. They made it so it only got 2 views, and it's stupid.
Well, here's what's bullshit is like you make a video and okay, someone plays one song in the background and all of a sudden, you know, they're not boosting it and you only get a couple views. Yeah. And it's like, okay, so who cares about that song? Now I gotta add separately a snare drum noise.
Yeah.
Over the course of this 10-minute long video. You know how hard it is to add any sort of noise to a video? Come on.
Yeah. It's fucking bullshit when you film a video in public that no one asked you for, just eating food at a restaurant, and these idiots who run the restaurant, they're playing the radio, and then YouTube picks up that you've got a copyrighted song behind you in this video no one asked for that's not entertaining to anybody, and then you have to erase it because theoretically, if you got monetized, they might take like 25% of it, and that's bullshit because I need that 12 cents.
This is a good idea for our next live show when we're all together and we all go out to eat at a restaurant and we all review our food and then we put it on YouTube, but there's just loud drum noises the entire video.
Oh, yeah.
You can't hear a single thing we're saying. We're going to put like these big flashing images and QR codes that lead directly to the video. So when you scan it and click on it, it just goes back to the video. It just repeats everything.
I think we should play Sane Anger by Metallica behind the live show, just in case anyone tries to pirate it.
Yeah, until anyone tries to record it and post it.
Yeah, if anyone tries to record it, it'll get flagged by YouTube. If we have bootleggers in the audience.
I'm going to wave the waitress down and be like, can you guys put on some royalty-free music, please?
Yeah.
You mind putting on some royalty-free music?
Hey, can I plug my iPod into the sound system?
Yeah. I got some music for you, please.
I've got some YouTube tutorial music. 009 sound system.
I honestly think what we're missing is QR codes on a lot of our stuff. Maybe our merchandise and our videos.
Yeah, we should have had one behind us at the live show.
Yeah.
I think people don't know who we are.
I think we need the new t-shirt design is it says you on the top and then down like below the belly button it says tuber and then it's a big red button on like the main part of the chest, and then inside that like play button is a big QR code that people can scan. They can come up to us, they can hold their phone to my chest and scan it, and it'll go to my page. And then, you know, like you can always watch your videos. All my videos on there.
I think what we should do is we should like put on a dress and go on the subway. Okay. And then like we should have underwear that has QR codes on the bottom of it.
Yeah.
And that way if like someone's trying to do upskirts and put them on r/creep shots, that they accidentally scan the QR code and it goes to our podcast.
Yeah. That's the merchandise. We're like everyone's coming out to the live show and we have no t-shirts, no stickers, no anything. It's just thongs with QR codes.
Yeah. Wear these out in public. Because there are guys with like mirrors on their shoes trying to take pictures of you. And they'll accidentally scan this and then listen to our podcast. And those are the kind of fans we want.
A live podcast. Like going to the merch table and there's all just a bunch of thongs on the table.
With the
He's so psycho.
Oh god. Like the shitty Red Scare logo.
Yeah.
Do they still use that logo?
I think so. I don't know.
Or it's just like let's see.
I try not to ever see them, look at them, think about them.
Yeah, I don't like women in their 50s. They're just not as attractive anymore. I'm sorry. I'm just going to say it. Now that woke is over, we can say stuff like that again.
That's true. You're allowed to.
I just don't think postmenopausal women are that attractive. Mm-hmm. Anyway, I hope they don't still have that logo. Because that was a thing that like you would see bands do in like 2003 on MySpace, where they would have like, they would get fake merch designed and put their band logo on like a thong or something and be like, oh my fucking god. holy shit, and then that would be like their MySpace profile picture.
It's a very like early Barstool like shock jock kind of thing where it's just like it's like, oh, let's start
You
shit
put it
on
on underwear? Like, that's really not,
okay.
Like, okay, yep, you can do that.
One, who's buying that? then like, it's not, again, you can't see it, so what's the idea? But I guess it's pretty fucking sexy. Someone's wearing your shit all over their shit.
Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, if your logo is on someone's butt.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Oh, man. As long as it's not a dude.
Oh, that's where the poop comes out. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Hey, poop is poop, brother. I have an idea. I have another really good idea. So we're kind of in this like this dull period and this dreary time. And what we need more than anything are the scary movies to come back, in which they are, right?
Mm-hmm.
Apparently,
ones?
yeah, the parody ones. So apparently the Wayans brothers are returning. They're reuniting with each other. They're becoming one Wayne brother. And they're
It's like collecting the Dragon Balls.
yeah, exactly. So you just collect the two,
Or like
Wayne-
Exodia.
all 7 Wayne's brothers, and they're just combining into one. So they're bringing back the scary movie. But what if? Because we used to live in a time where they had hero movie, like epic movie, and it was all just parody movies of all that shit. But what if instead of scary movie, what if they made funny movie? But there was nothing funny in it.
Shit.
It was a serious movie. It was a serious drama, but it was called Funny Movie. So it was a parody of all comedies, but in a very serious manner. What if? Right?
That would be a great idea.
That could
Thank
actually
you.
be pretty funny.
Yeah. Well, it's not supposed to be funny. That's the
Yeah, you
fucking
can't
point.
laugh.
You don't
It's actually
laugh.
really serious.
Yeah, I'm gonna be showing it.
It's
Just
about
really,
war
I'm gonna get
refugees.
fucking mad.
It's a documentary about war refugees, and it's called Funny Movie.
Yeah, it's gonna be like War Horse, but with people.
Well, that's what Judd Apatow did, Funny People, and it was a movie about people who weren't funny, and it wasn't
Yeah.
funny at all.
Oh, shit.
I remember that movie,
Ooh.
and I remember not wanting to see it because it was like 3 hours long,
Yeah.
and it just didn't look that funny. And then I heard, oh, it's about like comedians not being funny, and I said, oh, that sounds right up my alley. Sounds
I
what
just
I
listen
need.
to Marin, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, they should call that show Funny People.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Except when Obama's on, because he's not that funny.
Wow.
Obama
your
should have
opinion.
done more jokes.
Yeah.
It was
He
kind of
should've-
bullshit of Obama to go on a comedy podcast and not really be that funny.
And not talk about Brian Regan or Sam Kinison.
Yeah. You don't have any like stand-up like behind the scenes bits.
Well, I mean, he had behind the scenes bits. He should have done more stand up at his, like press conferences and stuff when he was talking about killing
Oh,
Osama
yeah.
bin Laden or whatever.
He did
Should've
have those
said
mic drop
something.
moments.
Mm-hmm.
He should have done a bit when he announced the killing of Osama bin Laden where he said he was Obama bin Laden. Oh, I mean Osama. Oh, sorry guys.
Obama bin Laden killed Osama bin Laden.
Yeah. I'm changing my name to Obama bin Laden because I
took his
conquered
name.
him.
I killed him.
It's like in the old days when like Scipio would conquer Africa and they would call him
Mhm.
Scipio Africanus.
Mm-hmm.
And also Obama should be called Obama Africanus. No particular reason.
I feel like that's just like one of those Tea Party memes from 2012
Yeah.
that you could have found on Facebook. You probably still can find it on Facebook, where some person who is won every time is still mad about Obama. They got everything
Oh,
they
I
want,
hate him.
and they're still upset. It was always nice to
I
see.
can't believe this guy came in and didn't really do anything.
Yeah, but he
And kind
ruined
of
the
governed
country.
like a center-right Republican and didn't really offend anybody or do anything. And he just kind of, then he just left and now he's just hanging out with rich guys. It really destroyed America.
Could I do a tweet of the week?
Oh,
It's
absolutely.
one that was discovered by Alex, or at least I saw it from
Oh.
Alex.
Oh,
from-
yeah.
for-
Raw news.
Yeah.
Raw news is the best.
Actually,
Real
I
raw
think it'd be
news.
best if you did a dramatic reading of it, Alex. You could just
Oh, yeah.
be
Let
best
me
in
see.
your voice. I linked it in our chat here.
For those of us old enough to remember the Vanilla Ice jingle, Ice Icy Baby, the song has taken on a whole new meaning. Stop, collaborate, and listen. Ice is back with a whole new invention. Damn straight, and that invention is getting illegal Mexicans out of the USA. Go Ice.
Beautiful.
That is
The fuck?
that is so incoherent.
Ice Icy Baby.
Real raw news is such a crazy account.
Yeah.
Clearly
it's
like
one of
a-
those ones that says like Obama's been executed, Tom Hanks
Yeah.
has been executed, and Guantanamo Bay. But the funny thing now is that some of it is just the real news now.
Mm-hmm.
Like massive FBI purge ongoing. Like that's what it used to post like a year ago, and then
Mm-hmm.
now that's just the actual news. That's just the regular news. That's on CNN. Supposedly, the pilot of the Learjet that crashed into a Philly neighborhood got boosted 2 days prior.
But it says
It's
boozed.
so awesome.
It wasn't boost. It was
Boozed.
boozed.
Free boozy.
They always promise, like, we have the name and service record of the Black Hawk pilot, but it's not our job to release it. The administration has promised transparency, so it should release the information. If it doesn't soon, we will. And that was 2 hours ago, and they're never going to do that because they're going to forget about that. Oh, over 200 trans FBI special agents fired. What the
That
fuck,
seems like a lot of
man?
trans FBI
I don't think they had that
agents.
many.
No, I don't think they had that many.
No.
Oh, maybe they did through DEI programs, you know?
Oh, yeah. Maybe they were all, they were part of the trans force of the FBI, I guess. I don't know.
It's awesome that people are that dumb where they genuinely can't comprehend just the uncertainties of the world.
Mhm.
That everything's just confusing and complicated and all these different processes just bumping up against each other, and it's impossible to really understand what's going on. So they assume that every single thing that happens is a result of like one of the three things they're mad at. It's DEI, or it's the COVID boosters, or it's like trans stuff in schools. Like they see a plane crash, like they see even with those hurricanes. They did it
Mhm.
with the fucking hurricanes where it was the Jews. It was
Yeah.
the Jewish DEI trans hurricanes.
Mhm.
Like they can't even comprehend that like there are just bad things that happen sometimes and people die and it's just a freak accident and it's horrible, and sometimes there's a plane crash, sometimes there's bad weather,
Well,
sometimes
here's the
sometimes
thing.
people just drop dead from some sort of heart condition. Like no, it has to be one of the three things that I'm mad about.
Well, you're forgetting about the human condition here, Alex, and the human condition is that when faced with uncertainty, when faced with confusion, it is best to sort of face it head on with anger and violence
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
hatred.
Just get angry and more ignorant.
Reactionary as possible.
Yeah, but like, you know, just in a violent reaction. Because I hate the word reactionary because it could be nice reactionary. You could embrace, you could, I
That's
want
true.
violence and anger and just flames. I do love that the hurricane stuff, you know, all we heard, especially around here, was that Biden's not doing enough for the victims of the hurricane, which of course not. Like no one does enough. Also, those right-wing people were threatening to kill all the FEMA employees.
Yeah,
Had to
and
be,
Trump's
like, arrested.
threatening to just destroy FEMA, to just get rid of it entirely.
And guess what your president Donald Trump has done?
Hmm.
Well, not helped anybody there. So you know,
Yeah.
it's great.
Well,
It's awesome.
he's doing bigger, more important stuff right now.
Yeah.
Well, if there's a Republican in office, that means like all the victims of it deserved it.
Yes.
They must have been like gay and trans and black
Yeah.
or something.
And it's applied retroactively. So retroactively, the hurricanes in September that decimated Western North Carolina. Well, you guys all deserve it.
Or-
because now there's a
Or
Republican.
they deserve it for voting for Trump. You kind of get it both ways.
Yeah, the liberals do that too.
Yeah, they do. Oh,
If
they
something
love to do
bad
that.
happens in Mississippi and like
Like,
all the
I
white
guess.
people leave and it's only the black people suffering, they're like,
Yeah.
well, it shouldn't have voted for Trump.
Well, that's what you get for
Serves
being in
you
the
right.
South.
Yeah.
It's like, oh well, what are you gonna do?
What were all those black people doing in the South anyways originally? Was there?
Yeah, why are you there? What happened?
Yeah. What the fuck?
How did they get here?
What the hell? I don't know.
I don't know. How did this happen? Anyway, we need to keep up all these Confederate statues.
Why do these poor people decide to live here?
Yeah. I hate how poor people live in poor neighborhoods.
Yeah,
Like, why don't you just have a bigger house?
just move.
Yeah, move.
So easy.
It's bullshit.
That's cool. Hey, like I said, everything's cool. We're all good down here. Everyone, come fly down and visit Canada. You're welcome to fly down and visit anytime you want. It's totally safe, totally okay. Hop on that plane.
Don't know if we're gonna be able to afford it with these freaking tariffs,
Ooh,
folks.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's true. Now, well, you gotta get those tickets in now.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
expensive.
Well, maybe that's what that plan is. He's stimulating the economy by doing that.
Ooh, yeah, and then he's gonna back off and be like, "Haha, I tricked you all."
I think we
No
should make the
kickbacks
Canadian
is-
dollar pegged to the American dollar,
Mm-hmm.
just as a power move.
Mm-hmm.
It should be the exact same dollar.
That'd work
And
for
also,
me.
it should have our presidents on
I
it.
should get paid in American dollars, though.
Yeah, they should just have They should have George Washington and Benjamin Franklin and all our guys. Because who knows their guys?
Well,
Like the Queen.
you
She's
could just,
dead.
if you want to, yeah. We could you get rid of the loonies and the toonies because it's childish, right?
No.
That's
Yeah, they
cartoon
sound
shit.
stupid.
No.
That's fucking cartoon shit. Looney
I think
Tunes,
they're
get the
cool.
fuck out of here, man.
Get rid of any coin that has a woman on it.
I need the Tasmanian Devil on my coin. Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. So we have the same dollar. It's the same. However, it's worth the same, but there are two different types of currency, so you still have to exchange it. In America, we have our regular dollars. Nothing changes. In Canada, you guys all have the U.S. dollar, but all the presidents are wearing toques.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That's a good idea.
Right?
I think in Australia, they should have the Tasmanian Devil on their money.
Yeah.
They should pretend that he's a national hero and he's
Yeah.
from there. And he's a real guy.
Do they actually have like the real Tasmanian? Well, not the real the fake live Tasmanian Devil.
Mm-hmm.
Tasmanian
The
Devil.
real one, which is the cartoon
money.
That's
I
the
don't know
real
if
one
it
to me.
I don't know if it's wild or if they just have it in zoos. It's endangered, but
Yeah, look, they're selling one on eBay. Here you go.
oh, you can buy one on
Ooh.
eBay. That's cool.
Tasmanian Devil $1 million bill funny
Yeah.
money novelty. Okay, yeah, you're looking at the same thing I am.
Oh shit.
Here
Oh,
it
is this real money? Oh, that's a great deal. $1,000 for only $1.50.
That is Australian currency.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I know it says the United States of America.
Well,
It
actually,
would be cool to go to a store and try to like tuck that one in between a bunch of
Yeah.
like 20s.
Try to bribe somebody with it. Leave that as a tip.
Trying to bribe like a preschooler. Like, hey.
I want to have money that has the Tasmanian Devil on the front, and on the back it's
gotta
Bible
do that.
quotes, and I can leave it as a tip.
Man, that was always the most disappointing. Being in college and like those guys like hand you a
Yeah,
dollar.
when the waitress gets mad at you,
Yeah.
it's, like, it's so disappointing.
Oh, sorry, you don't want to go to heaven.
Yeah,
fucking
sorry you don't like
idiot.
the Lord's truth. I
Guess
still
you're
love the
gonna
idea
die
of like
now.
doing the thing where you put $5 on the edge of the table and you like
Yeah.
take one off if they do a bad job, but you do it with the fake Bible money and you take them off when they do a good job. They're like, no, you don't want these.
You don't
It's
want
good. You don't want these. I'm gonna give you real money.
You're gonna get so mad
If you do a bad job, I'm gonna give you the Bible money.
Mhm.
Then you have to throw it in the trash.
I think that's my favorite. That's one of my favorite, like Facebook old time, like email stories
Yeah.
is putting the $5 on the edge of the table and like taking $1 for every time they pass by without asking if you want like a drink.
Like even $5, like they
Yeah.
even give a shit.
Yeah,
Like you see $5 on the table, it's like okay.
Like at what point in our like I can't think of a time being alive where like $5 tip was like, oh wow, thank you.
Yeah, maybe in like the 1950s.
Yeah, like get
That
the
was, like, a
fuck
big
outta
deal.
here. Like if
Like it
you,
just
only
who
if
cares?
someone gave you $5 as like a cart guy and like you're 18 and you helped them carry their groceries to their car and they were like, oh thank you, here's $5. And you're like, oh thank you. You're not supposed to take it, but you still pocket it because I don't give a fuck.
I guess like on a
Yeah,
$20
that was great.
meal, you know, pretty good.
Yeah,
Something like that. Even
guess.
$25, because then it's 20%.
yeah.
But
I
that's
guess
just
stuff
like,
used to be cheaper.
What are you getting
but
for
we're gonna find out
$25
soon.
now?
Nothing. Oh well,
At a
damn
restaurant?
one meal at McDonald's. Damn ass, right?
True.
Yeah.
And I know you know they're asking for a tip too.
Dead
Everybody's
ass.
asking for
Yeah,
a
I
tip.
hate how McDonald's asks for a tip. It sucks. The new DEI McDonald's where they
Yeah.
ask for a tip.
It's tea.
And I don't
I
even know where to
dream-
put the dollar bill. Like, do I put them on the edge of the tray
Give it
and then
back to
take
them.
them off from there?
Pretty soon, we're gonna go to a restaurant and we're gonna have to cook the damn food ourselves and then serve it to them. And guess what? They're still gonna want it.
Yeah, I heard there's a pizza place where they don't even cook it. You just have to buy it frozen and take it home because the employees are so lazy. Because they hired a bunch of DEI employees.
We had a YouTube comment about that when we were talking shit about Papa Murphy's, and we had a good
Yeah.
point raised. You can buy Papa
I saw that
Murphy's
one.
with food stamps.
I did see
that
that.
is
I thought,
oh,
a good
that's
perfect
great.
for it, where you can get
More
like a better than
DEI
frozen
crap.
pizza, but
yeah.
you can use food
I saw
stamps
that and
for
I was
it.
like, you know what? Good point. That's
Yeah.
a good point for
Yeah.
Stand
you for
corrected.
saying Papa Murphy's.
Did not know
I
that.
will still say, if you're not using food stamps, don't buy. But if you are,
Yeah.
then go for it. And I totally
Yeah,
get
why
that.
not?
And I respect that. But if you're not, well, I don't respect you. And I'm going to fucking.
Trump is paying for it.
Wait, it's public. Never mind. I'm not going to do that.
Papa Murphy's on me. Donald Trump's got it.
Call it. We should change it to Papa America. Everything should be changed back to America.
Mm.
Or
yeah, why
some
is it
sort
Uncle
of,
Sam?
What about President Murphy's?
Mm,
Yeah, it should be President
Or
Murphy's.
President
ooh,
Trumpies?
President Murphy's. President.
Yeah, it should be President Trumpies.
Papa Trump.
And you can only buy it with food stamps. There should be restaurants where you can only use food stamps.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, that's a good
And
idea.
if you try to use regular money, they throw you out.
Keep out the riffraff, the rich,
Yeah, the rich raff.
rich raff.
Don't allow in the riffraff if he tries to show up because he got me too'd.
Yeah, well, a lot of people did, and I guess that doesn't matter anymore.
Yeah, they undid all of it.
Yeah, retroactive.
They all got pardoned. They pardoned Harvey Weinstein. They pardoned Kevin Spacey.
The Ravens kicker is now getting hit with a shit ton of stuff.
Oh yeah.
Justin Tucker.
damn.
He's one of the best kickers in NFL history, and now apparently it's been coming out that he's been banned from a lot of different spas.
Not good.
They shouldn't let those guys in spas.
And guess what? Everybody, all the wonderful users of X have been posting about, oh, an NFL player in massages? That's great.
If I ran
Great
a
jokes.
spa or a massage place, I don't think I would allow in football players. I think I would say no.
worth
I
the
just
risk.
think like, yeah.
Also, they should
football
take
players.
food stamps.
I think you should.
Food stamps should work on a massage.
All
Because
right,
it's
now
like
we're getting
food for your
somewhere.
muscles.
Now we're getting somewhere.
And also like stuff that's food for your mind, like this podcast. Like you should be able to pay for this with food stamps.
Yeah, absolutely. You should be able to eat food during a massage. I feel like.
Yeah.
I think that would
Yeah,
be
they should
kinda
massage
nice.
your stomach while you're eating.
Yeah, exactly.
While you're
Or
eating
your
a Papa
calves.
Murphy's pizza.
Yeah, big Papa.
That'll be the ultimate night out. You buy Papa Murphy's. You ask if you can cook it at the spa.
Yeah.
Like, can I use like the hot tub or something
Yeah, do you have,
to
like,
warm
the
this up?
steam room? Like, do you have
Yeah,
coals?
can I cook food in the steam room?
How hot can we make the steam room?
Bring in a big thing of like salmon.
Bow buns.
Yeah, you could do the bao buns. You just put them on the coals, right?
Mm-hmm.
Little put them in the little bamboo. Man, that'd be
Cooking hot dogs.
Ooh,
Cooking hot dogs in the sauna. If anyone asks, no, say that's my feet. What you're smelling is my feet.
There's two guys in the jacuzzi, and you just empty an 8-pack of hot dogs, and they're like, "I'll be right back." Don't eat them. Don't eat them.
Don't eat these
I
guys.
licked them, so if you eat them, you've got my cooties.
Yeah, you guys wouldn't want a guy's saliva, and they're just
Just-
making out.
Trying to like reach down and grab them, like, "Oh, no, sorry."
I'm thinking about making a sauna in my apartment.
With what?
Like I'll just leave the shower on
Yeah.
all the time.
Oh yeah.
Plus, you don't have to clean the shower.
I used to do that
if it's
when I
always
was
running.
like 7 because I didn't want to shower for whatever reason before
Yeah,
bed, and I would just leave it running for like 15 minutes and then get my towel wet and be like, "All right, I shower."
Wasn't
that
that?
was so weird. I remember
I
doing
know.
that too, like not wanting to take a shower or whatever
Yeah.
as a kid, and like then you would just smell. And like
Yeah.
now I can't even like I have to shower every
Oh,
day.
I can't like.
Like if
don't
I have like
feel-
underarm odor, I'm like, no,
Yeah,
fuck, no,
I
no.
don't.
Like, I get
I
super.
I can't like go out without like showering because I just
Yeah.
like feel like
I just feel like a
gross.
loser. I feel like
Yeah.
vlogs. Just going out all greasy, wearing sweatpants, wearing pajama pants. Oh, fucking
Just-
bitch.
The shorts that I've been wearing for like 4 days in a row. You
Yeah.
can just clearly smell me coming.
My vinegar hoodie, my vinegar shoes, my vinegar pajama pants.
I wash them in vinegar. It's fine.
That shower thing, my buddy Hard to Say guy, we were at a softball tournament and he was too drunk to get to the bar that we were going to. And so he goes back to the hotel room and his roommates are trying to open up the bathroom door, but he's locked himself in there and they can hear that the shower's on, but
Mm.
he can't get in and he's not responding. So they're like worried that he passed out and is drowning in the shower. So they go down to like the front desk and get the front desk to come with like their universal key. And they open the door and the shower was on, the toilet was full of shit, and he was passed out, having fallen like face first off the toilet. So he was like face down, ass up with his shitty ass in the air.
Oh hell yeah!
And they wake him up and they're like, dude, what the fuck? Like, what happened? And he's like, oh, I was taking a steam shit. What the fuck's a steam shit? Well, you turn the shower on. It slides out easier because it's so steamy in there.
Why did he fall off the toilet?
Because he was drunk as fuck and passed out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I guess that makes
okay.
sense because sometimes you flash
You
the
never done
bidet. Sometimes you flash the bidet on yourself and you go, oh, well, okay,
Yeah.
Yeah.
little extra juice for
But I guess like
Yeah.
maybe
it
you're like
should be boiling
the
hot.
heat like loosens your
about-
muscles up like you're doing hot yoga, so
Yeah,
the shit slides
yeah.
out easier. Apparently, he did it at home all the time.
I don't think
too.
he was going to have that much of a problem.
No,
having the
like
shit
after
come out.
having like a bunch of alcohol, it's like, oh, I need help shitting. After
Yeah, there's
drinking
no
a
way I
bunch
can
of
I
beer.
can get this out.
Drinking like 12 beers, eating like
Yeah.
greasy hamburgers, be like, well,
Yeah, eating just garbage. Like,
I
oh,
need
man,
all the help I can get.
I'm gonna have to reach in there and pull it out.
Because that is the one thing I remember, like, drinking a bunch of beers and then getting Taco Bell late, and then the next day just being like, oh gosh, how am I ever gonna go to the bathroom again?
Yeah,
That is the one
Not
thing I miss
great.
about drinking is the just like insane shits you take the next day.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Those are
I mean,
the
there's
best.
like a 15-minute window max from when you
It's
wake up
satisfying.
to have to sit down. That's gonna be a problem.
Yeah.
You
Like,
actually
oh.
sober up from it because like
Yeah.
all the alcohol leaves your body after just.
that's
this
why it's good to pass
massive
out on the
explosion.
toilet.
Yeah,
like that other
absolutely.
guy. Because that way you wake right up and you're like, oh, well, here I am.
The shit in the shower when you're hungover. See, that's why I could never be sober. 'Cause I would just miss that.
Yeah, I wouldn't know when to poop.
I would be totally lost.
How do I know when to poop if I hadn't had 24
See, my
beers the
body,
night before?
my body doesn't need any fiber because I'm drinking beer.
Well, that is fiber in it, right?
Yeah, from plants.
Well, it depends. Not mine. Certainly
think
not
that's what
mine because
hops
that would be woke, and I hate that. Maybe your D. Maybe your B.
Yeah, fiber is kind of DEI.
I wonder if there's anything about carnivore alcohol.
beer. I don't
Carnivore
think they do
beer?
it because
It would be hard to do it because there's no sugars to ferment.
Yeah,
Fermented tallow.
I think they're all just.
They're probably
obsessed
guys who
with
only
eating.
eat
No, here you
raw
go.
beef and vodka.
Carnivore Aurelialis, one of those.
Yeah,
fucking
Bach-
statue
Bach-
account.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
that woman.
Uh,
That's a woman who runs that, by the way.
okay. Low doses of alcohol increase testosterone. Excessive alcohol
true.
chronically massively reduces testosterone. Gonna drink, eat cheese.
Okay,
Noted. I can do that.
I'm already doing that all the time. All I'm
Yeah.
doing is drinking beer and eating cheese. That's
The
my
great thing about
fucking life.
alcohol is everybody can stick to low doses.
Mhm.
Yeah.
When they
Very
say just have
easy.
one glass of wine and it's fine. Because
Mhm.
everybody can do that.
Just one. What's your fucking
Just
problem?
one. Not a
Cut
problem.
it out.
Very easy.
Just confronting like some alcoholic friend. Like, just have one. You
Just
can
have
do
one.
it. Just one.
Just one.
One. Just one.
I know
not
it's
gonna
harder to
hurt
poop,
you.
but
yeah.
dude, don't you want to poop?
Dude, don't you want to poop tomorrow? Don't you want to have such a good poop?
Think about
Dude.
Think about how good
You're gonna blow
feel
up the
tomorrow.
toilet.
You're gonna have a great day tomorrow.
You're gonna love the
Just
way you
one drink.
shit.
If you are sober, just have one right now. Go out and have
Yeah.
one. You're gonna
I
love
only
it.
drink for the poop.
Yeah. Don't go crazy. Just one or six, whatever.
Yeah, take a steam
Between
shit.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Turn
check
on the
out Steam
shower,
Shits.
fall asleep on the toilet.
It's all fine. Don't even worry
Yeah.
about it. That's part of living. That's the living experience, and there's nothing wrong with it. Don't let
Live in the
anybody tell
dream
you.
and live in the steam. Locked in the bathroom. People think I'm dead. There's mold on the walls because there's so much steam everywhere.
I just-
And I'm just passed out with shit all up my back. Like a baby. That's the beer life.
That's the perfect life. That's the
That's
dream
the perfect
life.
life.
And I wish it for all of us and all of you all to know I love you.
Mwah.
Have a great night.
Bye bye.
Good night. God bless you.
Bye.
Subscribe to the Patreon.
Yep. Vote or die.